Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of the official ARK podcast, number 280. My name's Coach Mistletoe, and I'm here live with the core team. Your host for tonight, as always, the one and only Mr. Atlas. Please, the floor is all yours, sir.
Thank you for the Mr. Mistletoe. Back to zero. A wonderful Monday.
Oh no, Atlas, you're in the Matrix.
You're in Matrix.
When it starts.
it's that time. Let's just turn it over to Nordin for update, and then we'll go to the crypto badgers because it is going to have a matrix.
Hey Atlas, how you doing? I know you're having some technical difficulties. Great updates on Monday here. We're making more progress on the Terra card. It's going to be really the rest of the week for Alex. Just finishing up the user interface flows, and we're going to get to some identification, verification testing this week, as well as hopefully issue some cards. We've also been working with the printers and getting samples of cards and finalizing the standard layouts. And so there's lots going on with Terra, but getting very close, moving really fast now. And it's looking great. I don't see any issues on the horizon for, getting this accomplished in a very short period of time. And it's just a matter of now knocking down the open tasks that we have left to do to finish the coding and finish the pack and ship process. So that's what the rest of the week's going to be. And hopefully we'll have some stuff to show you guys, and maybe some card samples and stuff we can tease a little bit later this week. Other than that, we have some very important meetings this week coming up, starting tomorrow morning with the privacy applications. And we'll be working with that dev team throughout the week. It's a really big team, and we're looking forward to seeing what they can accomplish in a very short period of time for the DVPN, the privacy email, the password passkey manager, as well as the decentralized storage. And that's about it. Otherwise, we're grinding away also on ARK Lite and getting the UI settled and getting the back-end development. This is a Web 2 project on the front end. We may be handling some crypto with contracts, but for the most part, as far as the user side goes, the front end is all Web 2. So we have security things to worry about there, as well as a whole new kind of UI experience and way to log in, and with your email and 2FA and that kind of stuff as options. So working through some of those things, but making good progress. So I don't know if Atlas, you have anything else you wanted to update on your end? I don't know if he's back yet.
No, can't touch the matrix. But thank you for the update. We'll turn it over to Coach.
I know we have a lot of stuff with the Badgers, and as well as Coach Roberto. So looking forward to that.
I think we're doing the breathing session tomorrow in light of having the Badgers on today.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, let's go over to the crypto Badgers. I know we've been definitely waiting, long overdue for their new content. Max P has been traveling around, but they finally got a new video out for us, some new updates from the crypto Badgers. I don't know if there's anything you want to say, Bizy Dips, before we get into it, but
no, all good, sir. All good, sir. Let it rip.
Let's go. Straight into 50 Cent. All right. For anyone that doesn't know, the Crypto Badgers, they do weekly videos here on the ARK. If you're not subscribed to them, better go be sure to go smash the like button, comment on other videos, and leave a subscription. It'll always also be in the sweep widget, so make sure to do the daily sweep widget, especially after today, and get potentially lucky to win some free crypto while doing so. So let's get right into their video. This is the Crypto Badgers.
A pump would be nice, but remember, there's no financial advice. Crypto Badgers.
Thanks for joining the Crypto Badgers. Two gens that like to do our research. I am Max Power, joined as always by Matt, aka by ZDips, here for an ARK-FI update. Been a couple of weeks, Matt. 15 flights for me in the last 2 months. Back in the safety and serenity of Australia now, and ready to pay you some attention again.
Yes, it's certainly felt like I was without a limb there for an extended period. It's been quite the odyssey for you, my friend.
Quite the odyssey. A lot of time zones, a lot of continents, darting around different random places. But we are back, baby. We are back, and as always, here to see what's been going on. I've been keeping tabs where possible on what's been happening with ArkFi. I know you've always got your snout to the ground in terms of what's been happening. Let's get straight into it, shall we? And take a look at the hood, what's been happening. Look, it's fair to say, the tough period has somewhat continued. When we did a last video, I think it was 25 cents. The token price for now at 12 cents. The ILC, was pretty steady, 111k there with 120 before, so that hasn't moved too much. And in terms of new accounts, we were at 5534, so just the 24 new ones, which is, I guess, what's been hurting, and it's people don't like catching falling knives, so you can somewhat understand that. And the liquidity was 97, now at 69, obviously with that token price falling. And Matt, I suppose the spark does keep getting churned out there. I still can't see our address on there.
No, we're still out of luck there, Max. But we did have 5,162.56 ARK given away for the week, plus an additional 10% for those syndicate leaders with the highest daily referral values. So still a decent prize to win, no doubt. But yeah, Max, I think just at the moment, you look at the broader ROI DApp space, there's not a lot of love for ROI dApps at the moment, and not a great deal that can be done about that. I think just a bit of patience is required for these utilities to come through and start to see some of that external revenue, because I truly believe that the day of the sort of strict ROI DApp, I think they're pretty well over. I think things are now evolving into projects that are looking to generate revenue in different ways and feed that back into liquidity. So I think that's really, in all honesty, where things are at in the broader ROI DApp space, not just with ArkFi. And it's really great to see that the team's been cracking on with all those utilities. Yeah,
I think you're right, and I don't think you could have built, as we said, a much better mousetrap, I think was the term that you used to say around for Ark.
Yeah.
It certainly had a golden run, the vault, for a while there, but ultimately once the icebergs get hit on these things, it's very difficult.
I guess the one thing I would say, though, I mean, compared to a lot of the other ROI dApps out there who've really gone into hyperinflationary mode for a very, very long time, the one thing is with the ArkFi vault is it's not saddled with that those really high levels of inflation. So if there was one of them that can come back, it's probably this one.
Yes, let's have a look at the legacy NFTs. They're still paying out, and there's still, I guess, a fair bit of money sitting behind the ARK project as well, generated from these NFT sales.
Yeah, hell of a lot, Max. There's quite a war chest, really, to help fund future investments and those all important utilities.
Yeah, so it'd be good to sort of, I guess, see how that ends up getting utilised in the ecosystem, and what kind of investments can be made to bring some revenue in. We can see here that there's actually been a platinum go out the door here, Matt. There's only been the four NFTs, but one of them was a platinum, so that always helps a little bit. And I think there's a couple of golds in there as well, so, and just the one silver. So I mean, it's another 19 grand into the hut from the NFT sales. So look, I mean, 607 there, still paying out, and obviously all the revenue from the the air cards and whatnot that have been going out. I finally got my air card sorted, mate.
You did. Excellent.
Yeah, I did.
Excellent.
So,
have you used it?
I have. It works flawlessly, easy to set up. So it's brilliant. And obviously a percentage of all that is feeding into the project as well. So I've been enjoying that. And speaking of which, I mean, what about the rest of the utilities, Matt? Have we got more updates on that?
Yeah, I guess you'd say there's sort of been lots of little snippets of news that have sort of come through in recent weeks. Lots of work sort of going on simultaneously on all of the different utilities that have been worked on in the sausage room, Max, including the TerraCard, ARK Lite, ARKnet, of course, and the full suite of privacy solutions. So, as I understand it, the teams or the developer team has been significantly expanded to spread sort of workload and bring these products to market. So, and as you sort of mentioned earlier, it's worth remembering that the team's got a fairly large war chest to be able to sort of develop these utilities. And it's just going to take a little bit of time to see everything roll out, but the team's certainly getting there. I mean, I think firstly, the Terra cards, they've been spoken about a lot lately. They're the physical debit cards that carry those much higher limits compared to the air cards. They're very close to being released. By the sound of it, I think we're going to see this product launched in the next couple of weeks. Brett sort of indicated that they were in the process of doing some internal testing of the sort of the KYC type process, making sure that sort of all is working as planned. And he also hinted that there may well be some DAO testing as well. So do keep an eye out for an official launch date for the Terra cards. I'd say that's going to all go down in the coming weeks. So there'll be a plastic card option along with a range of metal cards and customization, Max. I am definitely looking forward to a Max power card. Do you reckon that'd be a suitable customization for you?
It'd be the only choice. Yeah, I think buys and dips would be better.
There'll definitely be a buys and dips one. Now, regarding the suite of privacy solutions that the team's working on, that includes the DVPN, email and password, passkey manager, and the cloud storage products. The team's made a decision here. I think last time we did a weekly update, they were sort of umming and ahhing and debating whether or not they'd sort of launch these products out sort of individually, like the email product and then the DVPN separately, et cetera, et cetera. But they've made the decision to launch these products as a package. I think in one of the podcasts, Brett coined the phrase "one privacy app to rule them all." So all of these products are going to be under sort of the one hood, so to speak, which I think is a really sensible way to do it. I think it's going to be much easier to market sort of a comprehensive suite of products to consumers rather than sort of a piecemeal approach. I don't think it quite has as much punch. But I think we're certainly, Max, in an era now where people are really concerned about their digital security and privacy. So I think the timing of the launch of these packages could not be better. Also, we're continuing on with ArcLight. For those that sort of aren't aware, ArcLight's sort of being developed in response to the general sort of, I guess you say, apathy that currently exists in the broader ROI DApp space, and also the complexity of onboarding non-crypto users. So we don't have the sort of complete specifics yet on what this product will look like, but the team has given us some sort of little snippets and key elements that I think are worth noting. Firstly, there'll be no Ponzonomics involved at all with ArcLight, and there'll be no buy taxes, sell taxes, transfer taxes, anything like that imposed on users. People will also be able to offboard funds in a sort of broad range of cryptos. So whatever crypto that you might like, you can offboard funds in that way, or of course via the Air cards and Terra cards. I think really critical feature here, Max, with ArcLight is that the way the team is doing it, users will not need to have a Web3 wallet in order to participate, which in itself is a really huge barrier to bringing in the masses. Instead, users will be able to participate by registering on a simple landing page and sort of contributing in fiat if they want to. Of course, there's the fiat on-ramp there. They could also potentially offboard funds using Air cards and Terra cards. So there's no minimum requirement as such, or there's not going to be any minimum requirement as such to have a Web3 wallet at all if that's the way the user wants to go. Of course, people can participate using crypto as well, but I think it's a a pretty major step forward to be able to offer a product that removes those sort of major hurdles of setting up a wallet and funding an account with crypto. It's quite a big leap for newbies, and for a lot for them to sort of get their head around. So I think taking away those obstacles, I think, makes the product far more accessible to non-crypto users. So I think it's definitely an excellent step forward. So looking forward to seeing some more details on ArkLite in the coming weeks.
Yeah, lots going on as per usual.
There has been, yeah.
Yeah, Quite and Co and all those podcasts each and every day still going on.
Absolutely.
Quite incredible, really. The team just keep pounding the pavement, as we say. And I think, well, that's a bit of a wrap on the news, Matt, unless you've got anything further to add.
No, that's all I had, Maxie. It's damn good to have you back, I must admit. Very good to have you back.
Back indeed. So that podcast is still on every day at 4:00. So if you want to tune into that, and we'll just keep pumping out these updates as and when we see fit, and maybe a few other little bits and pieces, Matt, as well. We've got our eye on different projects in the broader market as this bear market we feel comes towards its tail.
Yeah, I think it might be time for us to start to do some various altcoin vids, and maybe some stuff on launch pads and a few other bits and pieces. So we'll do some other videos on those as well, where I think the timing is good for that, mate. So yeah, let's get our heads together and get back on the horse, so to speak. Speaking of horses, well, related to horses, I was able to educate Atlas over the last couple of weeks on what the dish lickers are, Max.
Dish lickers? What, he wasn't familiar with dish lickers. Maybe you can, maybe before we explain what dish lickers is, if anyone's made it to the end of our video here, they can write in the comments what they think dish lickers is. If you're Australian, it doesn't count. You can't be Australian.
Of course.
What is the dish lickers?
Of course, it's gambling on greyhounds, Max. And as Australians, we do tend to have some weird and wonderful names for things. And yes, affectionately known as the dish lickers.
Excellent. Atlas is now,
He's one of us.
He'll be using his VPN to tune into the Sky News Racing channel here in Australia. Have just the channel, as we call it here, the channel on with Cannington races. With what's one of those, like, Fernando Bale. Right out of the one box.
I'm sure we'll be able to steer him into some 100 to 1 shots, Max.
Yeah. Brilliant. Love it. Okay, well, on that note, we can't do better than that. So we'll wrap it up there for today. Thank you for joining in for the ArkFi update. Thank you, Matt. Good to be back.
Cheers, Maxie.
With Moon Sir. Coming live from the crypto world, bringing you all that you need. Let's go. This is the YouTube crypto show with two guys who are kind of in the know. Crypto badges are here, so you're in the clear. No worry or fear, yeah, we're helping you steer. Shouts to the team, we can't forget Max Power and Bazzi Dips. Don't get wrecked. A pump would be nice, but remember, there's no financial advice. Crypto badges.
Another banger from the Crypto Badgers. Great to have you back there, Max P. We've definitely missed you. I see you're in the chat here. I don't know if it's too early for you. I know Bazzi Dips was saying you're pretty jet lagged out.
Oh yeah, I'm barely awake.
Oh man, oh no. Well, it's good to see you on. And great to have you back.
Gourmet coffee yet. Nor gourmet coffee. That's later. He has to go.
That's right.
Get at the right place. Great to have you back, Max. We've definitely missed you, and we were concerned over your health. We understood that you've contracted some unexplainable sort of virus, and it almost did you in. But you're strong, survived, got back on the jet to make it happen, man. Put the food on the table, feed the family.
Yeah, I even rolled through your old home, Atlas, in the US there for a bit. So
Oh wow, stateside. Now that's
Yeah.
incredible.
First time I've
Which
been
city?
there.
If I may ask.
New York, Dallas, and Miami.
Oh wow. Well, two of my old residential addresses, New York and Miami. I haven't spent
Yeah.
much time in Dallas, but man, 15. You said 15 flights.
Yeah, in the last 2 months, it's been wild.
Holy.
Wow. Poor guy. Well, I hope you're going to get to stretch your legs out, and not in the business or first class, but at home, because there's no place like home, as we all know. Be back with the family and hanging out,
Correct.
going on to links, and now I've learned something new from you. Now there's a Sky News, the channel, as you guys call it, the channel to watch the races.
Correct.
And you said 100 to 1, or that was I
Well,
think
hang on. I mean, I think Bizy Dips has put a bit of tax on, how regularly we'll find 100 to 1 winner.
That's hilarious. Well, you can always find 100x, or you can go 100x leverage. I mean, pick your poison. And here in the crypto space, there is no limit to how you want to play the game. But yeah, we've been happy to have our good friend Matt here, popping in and staying up to date, and we're glad you're back in one piece, my friend. We'll be hearing the tales, the history that's going to be made on those golf courses when you guys go out there, swing those golf clubs. And thank you for doing another video. I know it's been a difficult time here on the ARK. We're grown men. We've been through the battles before. We're not phased. On the contrary, I think every day we just get more excited. We understand that we're building the utility, and that's what we came here to do. We're committed to improving, learning along with you guys, and growing the team, and bringing something that has that ability to really shift and create that generational wealth. And we understand that there's not one formula that's set in stone. It's a combination of things, and being on the right side of services and products that do make a difference every single day in people's lives, and providing them also different investment opportunities, different speeds, different ways to earn, going for that Web 2. James at the water cooler that we always talk about, Max. He doesn't have a lot of time to read the best practices of Kelly Snook. I mean, I love the best practices, but not everyone is having the ability to be at the comfort of their home office like we do, and be a full-time investor. A lot of these folks are just trying to get by, paycheck to paycheck, maybe having some financial stress and issues, and they're looking for a way to get involved that's simple, easy, and as quick as how much can I make, and what are the risks, and how small can I go to actually see a difference, and are these guys legit? Scan the QR code, get involved, and if you want to earn more, you're going to have to learn more. You're going to have to learn what Web3 is all about. What is an ROI DApp? What is the Vault? What is the CWR, NDV, the Sparky, the Nitro Boost? It's a lot easier to learn as you're getting paid for just being involved. And if you don't know what I mean, ask anyone that's been an apprentice. They go in to learn a trade. They're getting paid while on the job, and then their curiosity is piqued, and they want to go to the next level. And we're very proud of the direction that we're moving in and what we're able to offer. And we look forward to having you on board for the continued experience on board the ARK, my friend. Thank you. All right. We got speech today. Speech. Let's go. Happy days. Very happy days ahead. And yeah, great to share it. was talking with an old friend today, and a childhood friend that I got into crypto years ago, and he's in other businesses, but we've done a lot of business together. And I was showing him the air card. I've been busy. One of the things that happens when you work here at the ARK, you don't get a lot of time to catch up with folks. But he did call me and showed him the air card and Terra, what's coming. And, I almost launched this 3 years ago, a little bit over 3 years ago. So he's like, oh man, great to see you. You brought it to light. And he's like, I can go ahead and use it. I'm like, yeah. It's that simple, right onto my Apple Pay. Are you serious? I'm like, yeah, of course. It's been live for over a month. Go try it out. Knock yourself out. Put some gas in the Range Rover. Knock yourself out, my friend. So great to see. You hear those sort of responses from folks that have never seen a product like this. I wouldn't classify him as a degen. He's more of like a hodler, right? So we knew they'd love it. It's great to see. All right, Coach Mistletoe, you're the man to talk to.
Hello.
You're the man.
I'm the man. Yeah, you got some shorts? Send them over to my way, and maybe we'll get you some free crypto in your wallet. Definitely.
But if you don't have a short, you can still win some free crypto here, right?
Oh, of course. And I'll tell you exactly how. This is our infamous Wheel of the Toad. Oh, I don't know why it said shorts contest vote. Ignore that. But this is the Wheel of the Toad. We do this every single day. It's an amazing contest here. Helps promote everyone on board, even Bizy Dips with their weekly videos being uploaded to YouTube. So make sure, this is an important one. Make sure everyone gets into the next sweep widget contest. You're going to support Bizy Dips and the crypto badgers over there. So definitely get involved. It's super easy to do so. All you have to do is every day after the podcast, we post a new sweep widget link. It's posted in the main chat. It's posted in the announcements channel, the contest and giveaway topic, Twitter, even posted in Discord. It's very easy to find. If you can't ever find it, just always ask. We'll always reshare the link for you. Once you find that link, you're going to click onto that sweep widget link. It's going to redirect you to a new website, give you a bunch of tasks. Those tasks are going to range from liking and commenting the daily podcast videos over on our official ARK YouTube channel. It's going to be liking and commenting the shorts that we see every day here on the ARK, as well as today liking and commenting on Bizy Dips and Max P's video over the Crypto Badgers. So definitely make sure to get involved. It's super easy. Once you go through all of those tasks, your name is going to pop up on this iHeart ARK wheel, where every single day, live here on the podcast, 4 p.m. EST, we spin this wheel to find our lucky winner of $50 worth of ARK. That's right. It only takes a couple minutes of your time, and every single day you have a chance to win some free ARK here on Board the ARK. So it's super easy. Make sure you get involved. Even if you don't win, you're really helping push the algorithm for everyone here on board, helping get and spread the word for anyone that doesn't know about ARK yet. So without further ado, let's find our lucky winner for tonight and spin that wheel. Good luck, everyone. And congratulations to our lucky winner, Ivan Regazzino. Congratulations, you won $50 worth of ARK. I know you entered into the shorts contest, so happy to see you win. Congratulations, my friend. And if you didn't win today, you always got tomorrow. Back to you, Atlas, for the Sparky.
It is that time. Time of the Sparky. And can you see the Sparky board?
Oh, we can indeed. 812 ARK. That's a pretty good prize to win.
Sheesh. And 10%. 10% is going to the MVP. The MVP today, their wallet ends in 4B45. They've already won. They've earned it. Nitro boost. Right to the face. Kind of like those helium balloons. Sometimes the nitro boost feels that way. It goes right to your head. All the excitement. All right. So let's go ahead. I think everyone in here knows exactly how to get involved, how to be eligible every single day for another opportunity at the Spark reward. So we're going to go ahead, relax, sit back, and let the smart contract do its thing. Let's find out who the lucky winner is today. All right, folks, we have our lucky winner of the Spark today. Their wallet ends in 9D01. They've won 730.97 ARK, that Nitro Boost, and they are a 2-time winner. That's right. Sheesh. They already know the feeling. They already know what that Nitro Boost does to your NDV. Puts it right up through the roof, 2% a day, all day, every day. And the MVP, their wallet ends in 4B45, 81.22 ARK. Congratulations, MVP. And guys, you didn't win today, tomorrow could be your lucky day. With that, let's turn it over to our very own crypto DeFi expert, the Mr. Z. How are you doing today, sir?
Doing pretty well. Mondays are always great. Can you guys hear me just fine?
Yes, sir.
Amazing.
You're on the Sky News, the channel.
Sky News. Today's headlines. Crypto is at your bottom. Where are we with the news? Let's go check it out.
There's a ton of news.
Yeah.
Ton of news. And did you see Ducati? Did you hear about the Ducati? They are launching their NFTs on XRP. It's like the Disney of crypto now. XRP. Everybody is coming out with some XRP action, which I thought was pretty interesting. Ducati is not to be confused, folks. Be careful. Don't get it twisted. It's not Bugatti. It's Ducati, which is a manufacturer in Italy of motorcycles. If you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But yeah, I think bigger than that is this news here. So I'm gonna play this video and we can be the judge of this. Check this out, guys.
Ooh, PayPal. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Wow. So let's wrap our brains around this. How does that work?
check that out.
PYUSD stable coin
Yeah,
at the
stable coin.
exchange near you. Now we're talking ERC20
Yeah, ERC20 to begin with.
on a layer
And
2, or I mean, we're paying still $2 for a transaction.
yeah, it's gonna be. The thing is, it's internally just for PayPal users, so it won't be on your MetaMask yet. But they seem to want to do that in the near future. Right now, it's all sort of built into the PayPal website and their app. But it is based on ERC20, and there are rumors that it's looking to go on to ZK rollups later on this year. But yeah, today PayPal launches PYUSD stablecoin for payments. So the payment processing giants PayPal launched crypto payments in 2020. Yeah, because this is what they started off. I was getting messages in the UK about having sort of being able to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum. This was back in 2019, and in 2020 they launched that, and now but this is the big one. They're going to make people peg away from the US dollar, from the GBP, from the euro, and they're gonna give you discount. I think there's so many different things that they're going to do with this. So yeah, payment processing giants PayPal launched crypto payment in 2020. So American financial technology company PayPal launched a new stablecoin called PayPal USD. The US dollar peg stablecoin will be issued by Pax. Yeah, check this out. Paxos Trust Co. are the ones that are supplying it. So that's quite big, and fully backed by US dollar deposits, short-term treasuries, and similar cash equivalents. It's built on Ethereum and designed for digital payment and Web3. With the firm saying it will soon be available to US customers. And this is the sort of billboard that they're going to be pushing out quite a bit on our websites, on the freeway. So designed to be compatible with the most widely used exchange, Web3 apps, wallet. It's going to have its own wallet. So PYUSD will be redeemable for US dollars at all times, can be exchanged for other cryptocurrencies on PayPal, and will be transferable. So currently it's not DeFi yet. But it is transferable between PayPal and Venmo. The company claims it will soon be available as a mode of payment for various purchases. So PayPal launching what do you think about this?
Man, this is pretty amazing. I'm surprised that it's not already in X, the the old tweet. Well, the new version of Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Coming back full circle to Elon. Very, very interesting. Now, if this can get on some major exchanges, this could have legs, and they have a massive user base.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking PayPal user base, right? If we look at PayPal's user base, like worldwide, 426 million users, right? This is 2021. I would say they are not, right? Do they have to go to any exchange?
Well, I mean, if you want to be able to have an asset that really links in with the rest of crypto and makes them come even close to the king USDT Tether and be viable, I would think that it would be a, like Coach Brad says, a no-brainer, right? If you want to be in the game.
I've been using PayPal for over a year, where I send the money to El Toro and back and forth, and it's free. And also Bitcoin and Litecoin, you can send it to eToro through PayPal. I've been doing that for over a year.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Now, I just don't see how that I don't know. I mean, well, a lot of USDT moves on ERC20, so we can't say that would be a crutch, right? A major issue.
Yeah.
But for this to have a lot of legs, I think they would. The ERC20 fees are pretty high. What'd you say?
Yeah, I'm saying this is quite big for me. It's like as the article says, this is the first major payment processor to be going through with this. There's others, but this is the first of its kind. And this is a quote from I think the PayPal CEO. This is actually this is what the Paxos CEO had to say, because they're in partner with PayPal. So he goes, with the launch of the first stablecoin by a leading financial institution, PayPal and Paxos are proving the real-world value of blockchain technology. PayPal USD is the most significant leap forward for digital assets and the financial industry, and Paxos is proud to enable this transformative product.
Wait, so Paxos is involved?
Oh yeah. Paxos, yeah, I told you here. Check this out. Yeah, Paxos Trust.
Out of New York, the employees are they're still in the iron pot of the soup, right?
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
With BUSD, I mean, this is very interesting. Maybe they know something we don't know. Yeah. Sheesh.
Yeah, this is big. This is like, I want to see how this gets adopted. So the crypto stablecoin market has a $126 billion circulating supply, dominated by Tether USDT, which has an $86.5 billion market cap, and followed by Circle, which has a $26 billion market cap, and a few others. However, many stablecoins have recently faced regulatory hurdles. Yeah, we know about USDC. We know about BUSD going through the hurdles in the United States, where policymakers are currently discussing a bipartisan. And yeah, this is all going into the stablecoin bill that they're trying to pass. So this is quite big. I want to know all about it. I want to know its circulating supply. I want to know where their roadmap is going. Who do they want to partner? Because now what it is, it's going to be a partnership rally now, isn't it? Every month we're going to find out PayPal partners with this, with that, with KuCoin, with OKX, with Binance. Where do they go with this? I'm super interested.
Wow. There's some competition here coming after USDC and also the good friends over at Tether. Sheesh. Yeah. This is much bigger than the Ducati NFTs. You can't compare this is and we never got a whiff of this, right? This coming down the pipeline. I mean, coming on the heels of the XRP. Yeah, I'm very interested to see how this positions Paxos and their current, protection and having to deal with their own legal battles. But PayPal is nothing to joke with. Are they out of the UK? Their main entity? Do we know?
PayPal is based around mostly it's US. It's all Silicon Valley, but they have a huge base in the UK. And whenever they launch a product, they start out in the UK.
Yeah. This is very, very interesting. Oh, fantastic! Great for the industry. And if we can get mass adoption on this, it'll be fantastic. Now, with PayPal, can you buy Bitcoin and send it to your MetaMask?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about that. Maybe Mr. Big.
Your MetaMask, you can only send it to eToro, and then you can send it from eToro back to PayPal. Yeah, you can't send it from PayPal to your MetaMask. No, you have to send it. You can only send it to eToro, and then you can do it there something, and then you can send it back to PayPal, and then you got to send it and turn it back into cash, and you can send it to your wallet.
So that's what I remember about PayPal from years ago, where they did start offering Bitcoin, but it was not interesting, at least to me at the time, because if you couldn't access it, not your keys, not your crypto,
you can't send it to your MetaMask wallet. You have to turn it into cash and then send it back to your bank.
Yeah, it's not decentralized at all.
They said they were going to do that, but they've never done it yet, though. So, as far as
and that's an issue. I mean, if you really want to be able to do business like Binance does, or Kraken, or any of these places, you need to be able to be fiat in, crypto in, fiat out, crypto out, and be able to mesh and transact with everything together. That was, I think, an Achilles heel for adoption.
I bought it and then sent it to eToro, When it got to 1,800, then I sent it back to MetaMask to PayPal, and then sent it back to my bank account. I had about $800 on it for that 6 months.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be decentralized. I think they want ownership. So if you look into this advert here, you can see they like they're going to create their own marketplace on the Web3 wallet. They're going to create a Web3 wallet, Web3 apps, exchanges. So they're going to be like, they want to control that aspect. This is why they've taken their time with it, because they have to create their own Web3 apps. They have to. So there's going to be like a marketplace for this. There's going to be an exchange where you can move that into, like they want that monopoly is the word. They want their monopoly.
Well, they could become the largest, if you think about it for a second, right? They could become the largest exchange on the planet overnight if they were able, because here, just a remittance business, right? Using a token like this, and they're already plugged in globally to all of the fiat off-ramps with the banking. So we're talking here coming right off just remittance, sending money to friends. It's like taking Cash App or Zelle global, just using that system and that token. And then you start plugging in Web3, MetaMask, and I could see this as a very, very powerful move. And I think ahead of Mr. Musk. We know what Elon wants to do. We're seeing what Telegram is doing with their TON token, and there's like wallets now in Telegram. I haven't had the time to mess around with that stuff, but we know where it's moving. Very, very interesting. And this could, if done correctly, in my opinion, put them in the top dog position, including someone like Binance.
Would you really want to use Telegram? I don't think the security is strong enough in Telegram to be sending crypto around.
Yeah. I think he and me and Co wanted to say something.
Yes. Just a few days ago, the Celsius bankruptcy, the Chapter 11, announced that they use PayPal to pay out the creditors, and a lot of creditors were against that ideas because they didn't think PayPal has the capacity to pay crypto back to creditors. So this news is interesting.
Well, I mean, they definitely have the fiat on-ramp, off-ramp globally. South America, I mean, you name it, they're deep, they're approved, they're reputable. So
yes, but the Celsius case, they're talking about paying back some crypto, the Bitcoin and Ethereum back to the creditors, and they said that they're going to use PayPal as a method to pay back.
Right. So they could sell the crypto asset to fiat, and everyone
could, because everyone was wondering how on earth PayPal is going to do that, and then this news came out.
Well, they could do it without anything needed. If those assets are sold and they're turned into fiat, then those folks that are needing to be paid, they could be paid in fiat through PayPal.
Yes, they were talking about paying out in crypto.
In crypto. Oh, okay. So
Chapter 11. Yes, they're talking about paying back in crypto, not the fiat.
Oh, interesting.
So the certain portion of the credit should come back to all the creditors in Bitcoin or Ethereum.
Wow. I think it's a brilliant solution, because you could sell it there and go right to your bank, where a lot of folks maybe don't have that easy capability that PayPal is able to offer. This is fantastic. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, it's interesting. Thank you for the news.
Let's go. You heard it here first, folks. I know I did.
So here's the cool thing. There's not going to be any fees. So there are no fees to buy, sell, hold, or transfer PayPal USD to eligible US PayPal balances. There is a fee to convert between PUSD and other cryptos, but if you're doing it, because this is the thing, because I've worked on PayPal for quite a few years doing e-commerce with eBay and Etsy, and we pay quite a bit, man. Like we used to pay, I think it was 3.5% on a transaction fee between sale and sort of customer reliance and stuff. And as you sort of like gain more traction and put more sales through, then they take it down to like, let's say 1.9%. But to see here that they're not going to charge fees. So I think most of their sort of money's made from converting that PYUSD to another crypto asset. So I think that's where they charge the fees of like 2 to 4%. We're gonna so here, if we go here to more about cryptos and pricings, let's see if we can kind of get an average of how much it would cost. So $1.49. So there we go. So if you were to so yeah, you do pay a 49-cent fee, right? And if you're putting through like, let's say $5 to $25, there's a fee of 99 cents. Buy or selling a cryptocurrency, transferring a crypto. Yeah. So so there's no fees on transferring a cryptocurrency, but if you're buying and selling using PayPal's sort of gateway, then you pay a fee. And then check this out. So there's a donate button fee of 2.89%, PayPal fundraiser, listed fundraiser 2.99%. And what else? An international donation. So the applicable fee for receiving domestic donations applies plus the additional percentage. Dude, they're going to make a bunch of money in remittance if you think about it. Look at this. So if you were to, let's say, a US dollar, right? US dollar, you pay 49 cents fee. If you were to do a pound sterling transfer, you pay 39 cents, pence on that. So you are, in fact, paying a bunch of, if not gas fee, but you're paying a remittance fees, and you're doing it all internally within PayPal. Super interesting. The other thing I found, so if you were to convert it between, let's say, between currencies, like a cryptocurrency, the conversion rate is 4%. What do you think about that, Alice? Do you think they're charging too much, or do you think they can do that?
4%. I mean, that's what we charge. So I think it's fine.
They got safety. They have safety. They guarantee everything.
The other thing is it's all KYC'd. So you have to have a PayPal account, right? It's all KYC. So that's so the question is it decentralized? Heck no, it ain't. And this is like, if it was decentralized, they would have more users than 475 million. Majority of those users are US based. So these are things to think about. So it doesn't make it like available to, let's say, someone in Hungary or someone in Australia now, straight away. So then this is the part where I don't like about PayPal, because I've dealt with PayPal for so many years. The withdrawal limits. So imagine you earn, let's say, $15,000 a week, right? There's limitations. So per transaction, there's a maximum of, let's say, per transaction, there's a $5,000 transaction limit. Per day, there's a $5,000. Per week, $5,000. Monthly, $15,000. In crypto, we're not used to this kind of stuff. We don't know what a limit is. So these are things I still feel very centralized about, right? You do get security, but the whole point of crypto is to be able to have no limits, being able to transact when you want, where you want, how you want, and this puts a bit of things, but yeah, this is the update thus far. I want to see how many of those 475 million people start using PayPal.com for most of their transactions. So these are a few different things with PayPal. So we're gonna learn more and more. I want to know what who their partners are going to be, because PayPal they have, I think PayPal with eBay is still available, but eBay has now has its own sort of built-in payment processor, and so they use Adian, right? So eBay uses Adian. Now this is my other question, right? This is the rabbit hole. So does Adian go into crypto as well? Adian crypto. So Adyen is eBay's sort of payment partner, Netflix's payment partner, and I believe who else? We were talking about it just this week on DeFi session about who else they use. So these are things that I'm super interested. So right now, Adyen does not support Bitcoin. Adyen does not support Bitcoin as a payment method, and there are no plans currently to implement this. So I want to see what Adyen have to say about it, because Adyen has a big. So if we go to Adyen user base, right? So this is we're counting Netflix. We're talking quite a few things. So manage users, user base, size. Yeah, these are things that I'm super interested in. So when I get this number, I want to find out how much because how many users do we have on Netflix, for example? So like Netflix user base. So Netflix is 238 million subscriptions. So that's like that gives you an example of Adyen's sort of payment processing. So Adyen has Etsy under it, it has Netflix under it. And I'm not sure if Amazon, like who Amazon have, but that's these are the challengers. These are the people that sort of can actually offer smaller rates and increase limits. This is why eBay went for Adyen, because PayPal's limitations was costing them a bunch of business with like sort of sole traders and like small companies. Yeah, I apologize. This was supposed to be the DeFi session, but we're really going in the rabbit hole. So I'll go in the next article. So that's the PayPal stuff, man. This is really, really interesting. The other thing that got launched, got announced today was WorldCoin. So WorldCoin announced that they, just like ChatGPT, right? ChatGPT, if you see, it's starting to construct a marketplace. You can sort of use things like Grammarly. You can use an email sort of outlet. You can use it. So there's all these Trivago and all these different sort of open like sort of APIs that you can plug your ChatGPT into. So now WorldCoin is saying the same thing. So this is the headline here. So it goes, WorldCoin expects more companies to integrate in the coming months, says Product Head. The head of product and tools for humanity told Cointelegraph that WorldCoin is expecting more companies to integrate in the second half of the year. So this is day 3. This is people scanning themselves for the orb. Let me just play this video real quick. Check this line out. Oh no. So I think this is Singapore. So this is Singapore. This is Singapore, and people are, I believe, yes. So Sam Altman, Sam Altman posted this. I think this is in Singapore, where people are lining up to have their scans done. So WorldCoin has been in the spotlight since launch on July 24th, with users lining up to scan their iris for a digital ID and others questioning its method for collecting data. The project is built on the premise of supplying users with a digital ID via an iris scan that can be used for instant verification online and in the future for issuance of a universal basic income. These are the sorts of George Orwellian things that I'm sort of looking into when it comes to PayPal, when it comes to WorldCoin, because that's what WorldCoin want to do. They want to become the universal basic income of the world. So over the coming weeks and months during the second half of the year, we expect to spend a lot more time helping companies set up these integrations. So this is so now we're talking about the WorldCoin's marketplace. Like does Target, does Walmart integrate verification of WorldCoin? Does Amazon look into it with its sort of like payment free gateways? When you go into an Amazon Fresh, you can say grocery outlet. So we've been approached by governments over the past few months inquiring about how the protocols work, but no specific integration to announce yet right now. So what else was here? So Sada also highlights that historically there has always been a struggle with the notion of building applications things. So it is clear that the world needs and will need something like WorldCoin in the coming years. We just hope that happens in a privacy preserving, decentralized, open source, permissionless way. That's many different keywords, huh? They sound very DeFi here. So yeah, these are the big two sort of news headlines that sort of hit me. There's other things for sure in DeFi, but I think these are two rabbit holes to go through in the week and understand these technologies. So WorldCoin and PayPal USD. Let me see if I have anything else to tap into. I think we'll tap into the Curve Finance thing more throughout the week, because there is more information there. So I have to basically look into that, and we can talk about that soon. But apart from that, price currently is at 29,239. As the days go by, we've had a third bottom made. This is more than anything to prove that this is going down. So we'll see how that sort of plays out with Bitcoin. But apart from that, that's the DeFi session for today. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Mr. Z. That was fun. Sheesh. Thank you, everybody, for coming, hanging out here with us today on the Monday podcast. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we will have our guest of honor, Coach Roberto. We're going to do another breathing session. Sit back, relax, and feel good. Feel good. Happy to be alive. Happy to be here on the ARK. Happy to see crypto evolving and the big players wanting a piece of the action. It is always a win. Mass adoption is positive. Maybe it's not a product that suits your needs, your demands. That's why the ARK is coming with so many products that are privacy focused. They're meant for you to have control. It's with the spirit of understanding that we want to be our own bank, that we want to be able to transact, we want to be able to invest, but also understanding the reality that there's still the necessity to be able to connect to the fiat world, to the banking system. We have bills to pay. We have needs and wants every single day to be able to access our earnings in crypto and bring them, download them. But there's tools here so that you could do that with privacy and in some cases even anonymity, playing and transacting and doing your business on the rails of traditional finance. I think that's a perfect balance. One foot in their world, one foot in our world, working together for the same result. We'll be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. EST, 8 p.m. UTC. We're going to stick around for some Q&A. We'll see you all tomorrow.